Handler.
Eon, we have an assignment.
You've got terrible handwriting.
I haven't handwritten anything since I was at school.
Maybe more than a dozen inside.
On the doors now, blow the bulbs.
Yes, sir.
I just made a joke. And,
Stop talking. Elevation in heart rate detected. Would you like a pill?
No.
Time travel has not yet been invented. But 30 years from now, it will have been.
You guys haven't seen my wife. Let me show you my wife. My special angel.
Hello and welcome to the Untitled Sci-Fi Show. I'm Rob, that's Tom.
No, I'm not.
Oh shit, who are you?
I'm Dave.
What, Dave?
I'm Dave Bob Montgomery Jim.
Dave Bob Montgomery Jim the third.
Yeah.
Not like the last two intros we've done on this show. We haven't rolled straight in because we started talking about something and then I've just whacked record on.
That's true. You didn't whack one off today.
Yesterday.
Oh, fair enough.
As of recording.
Have you been watching your Unify and looking like, oh shit, look, I looked at that yesterday, didn't I?
No. VPN.
Enter authorization code.
Right, it's another Guess the Intro.
Guess the intro.
How do you think you got on?
Oh, I got 6 out of 6, mate.
Yeah, you reckon?
Oh, bang on, mate. I absolutely got 6 out of 6. I know I did.
Okay, well then, let's play the first one. Oh, by the way, literally no one sent in anything.
Oh, dickheads.
No one did. So I think everyone's getting kicked out of the Winners' Lounge. It might just be you and me in there.
The Winners' Lounge is now closed.
Yeah, now closed for refurbishment.
Thought crime does not entail death. Thought crime is death.
Yep.
1984.
1984. It's a very difficult read.
It's a very tough wank. Yeah, no, it is. But there's one even worse than that. I'm trying to think. I start these sentences, and it's like, why haven't I even thought of what I'm actually going to say?
Because we record them so late. We record everything so late all the time. So our brains are already tired. Yeah,
there was another book along the same ilk of 1984. Oh my God. And by Aldous Huxley. Yes, Aldous Huxley. In fact, if I look up, is it Aldous Huxley? Aldous Huxley? I'm going to have to.
Do you want me to pause?
Yeah, go on then. Brave New World is the book by Aldous Huxley. Fuck me. Like 1984, it's an incredibly tough kind of read. And I think I read it first as a teenager, and there's like this entire section of, like, basically these kids are in school, and I mean kids. The bell rang. Sex time.
Sex time?
Yeah. Basically, the kids have sex.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just, this is weird.
Or just to make population.
And this is non-Swatch territory.
Oh, right, gross. Like It.
Yeah.
Next one. It was 1984, by the way, yes.
When you open your mind to the impossible, sometimes you find the truth.
Right, a second visit from this show.
That was Fringe.
Yeah, a bit easier, that one, than the first time I put Fringe on. I did a really
the
obscure...
first one you did was so obscure.
Yeah, because it was just him yelling. It's the same character, but he was yelling in a supermarket or something. It's a really funny scene if you've seen the show.
Yeah, see, I've only seen bits and pieces.
I love it. I love Fringe. We've watched it all the way through twice.
Oh, well, I must give it a proper try then.
If only we did that with Supernatural.
To the lake! I'm gonna take a little swim.
Yeah, when you listen to it, it sounds like you've doctored the sound to that. But when you hear it on the show, I swear it doesn't sound like Stranger Things.
Stranger Things. I haven't doctored it.
No, I know, it just sounds like it is,
I've
doesn't it?
shortened the blank
speech,
space between. But I couldn't make it too close together because it didn't sound even remotely right. But yeah, it's I think it's season 3. There's that's Dustin, and then there's one of the other kids, and then the gingerhead girl, and they're sat getting told off by all the parents.
Yes,
basically. Great show. I really do like. Ooh, dear, oh dear.
Sorry, I wasn't on mute, ladies and gentlemen. It wasn't picked up.
Ooh, that's a black mark.
I was not pure. The teleporter insisted on your purity. I was not pure.
Bloody great film, and I must watch the original at some point. The Fly.
The Fly. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen that. Long time.
Gina Davis and I can't. Oh no, there goes the brain out my nose.
Jurassic Park.
Yes, I know. It's just completely gone.
What am I going to tell you? Next.
Ian Malcolm.
Ian Malcolm.
Whatever happens, we can't let the new guy find out about our powers.
What do we do if he finds out?
We kill him.
And say Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
Misfits.
Misfits, yeah. It's funny because I put that in. I think you might have messaged saying that you hated Misfits at some point this week. Did you? Someone said something to me about Misfits.
No, it wasn't me.
Yeah, being rubbish. I was thinking, oh, that was in the...
I did the filming for a couple of episodes of Misfits.
I enjoyed that. First season in particular.
Mm.
And the kid who thinks he hasn't got any powers and then finds out he does actually have a power.
Yeah, I think to an extent it's one of these series that it had a really good, strong premise and it may have gone on a bit too long.
I think season 2 was good and then they changed everyone on season 3 apart from I think the Irish guy. I think he might have been the only returning character.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think so. But then he went on to do Umbrella Academy and other stuff. He's a fucking big time bad guy now.
Yeah, well, no, that's fair enough. Yeah.
With me saying all that, I don't even know his name. Oh, this is annoying. Sorry, my phone's just gone into battery saver, so it's kicked me out of every single app I was in. Oh, for fuck's sake. Hang on.
La, 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 la,
Jesus,
la.
this is like fucking just be clown music, shouldn't I? Now I don't even know how many we've done. There's one left.
So, what would you little maniacs like to do first?
Best film ever.
Mm-hmm.
Weird Science.
Yeah, my dad loves this one.
It's bloody brilliant.
Yeah.
I remember watching it as a kid. It's like, this is fucking brilliant. Why do I feel funny in my pants? This is brilliant.
She's really fit, eh?
Oh, yeah. What a film. What a film. Really, really good film. It's something we probably should cover at some point if it wasn't so misogynist. That's not even a real word.
I think I even remotely care about that on this show.
Yeah, true. Tits.
Tits, fannies. So, yeah, well done. You got every single one. You and me in the lounge again this week. Just us. Bit of Dido, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
So, mister, what's been going on?
Do you want to hear about things I've watched or things I've gamed?
Do some watch first, then we go to games.
Okay, so I hate football. You know I hate football.
Mm-hmm.
I like playing football. I used to enjoy a little bit of Championship Manager back in the days of Championship Manager 2. But I cannot stand watching football. It drives me fucking mad. It's boring as hell. I started Ted Lasso.
Yeah?
Just because it just looks funny.
It's
and
great.
I'm on episode 3 and I'm blown away by it. It's this perfect mix of comedy, emotion. You can't really sum it up really easy. It's a lot of the Apple TV series I've found this. Same with Severance when I introduced you to it. It's really hard to explain. What am I meant to be doing with this? Am I meant to be laughing at this? Am I meant to be sad at this?
Yeah, it's all of them.
And
you're meant to do all of them.
All of it. And I love the fact, root spoilers for anyone that hasn't watched it. I love the fact that he's baking the biscuits. It's just perfect. I knew it was coming as well.
You know what this all stems from? There's an advert that he did for the Super Bowl.
Was it?
Yeah, it was a Super Bowl advert. He was the Tottenham manager. Come over from America. And was, I think it was Tottenham he was managing, yeah. And he was being that character. Yeah. Not understanding football is great, yeah. It's really good.
I'm absolutely loving it.
Yeah.
Just absolutely love it. I love the bloke that plays Nate.
Mm-hmm.
He's absolutely fantastic. He just acts the role so perfect. Like, what? You want my opinion?
Yeah.
It's brilliant.
It's really good. There's literally one episode in the whole lot of them that I didn't like. Only one. And it's because it's an agenda episode.
Oh.
Just one. It's like they had a guest writer for it. My dad stopped watching the entire series because of that one.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
The most recent series, he found it that egregious that he refused to watch anymore. But, that's old people. But I also didn't
Daily
like
Mail readers.
I always watched him, was like, come on. Where
is
this come from,
needed.
guys? You've got a special writing for it. And it's only one episode because every episode after that, brilliant again.
Oh,
it's
well,
like literally they just jump the shark.
Well, it's beautifully written. It's just very, very well done.
You might
it
like
really
Stick
is well done.
with Owen Wilson. That's on the Apple TV Stick. It's a golf version.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, he's not nice.
Oh, fine.
He's a knobhead.
Because there's another one that's just been released on Disney called Chad Powers.
Yeah.
And it's basically Mrs. Doubtfire, but American football.
Yeah, so
something to do with he fucks up in a big game.
Yeah, so
then
he puts some
becomes a student instead.
Yeah, he becomes a college football player instead. Yeah, I don't think I'll watch that one. I'm not really into that. But I'm halfway through Stick. Well, I got all the way up to how many episodes were out at the time, like 4 episodes, and then I've waited for them all to come out. If they're all out now, then I'll watch it again.
Well, I think there's 3 seasons of Ted Lasso, isn't there, at the moment? Something.
Yeah,
like
and there's
that.
a fourth, or there's another one coming any day.
Apple do seem to be doing a good job on Apple TV. There does seem to be a lot that they're producing. It doesn't come up often. It's not something like Netflix where I get an email every other day. By the way, this has just come in, or Prime, we've just got this.
I think it's because
Apple
Apple's
just literally go, oh yeah, by the way, we've got a new series for you. And then suddenly all you hear about it for the next year is that because it's so good.
Because Apple stuff is Apple stuff. Netflix is not just Netflix, it's loads of other places. That's why they bring in all these people in. But everything on Apple, as far as I can tell, they've published.
Apple Originals.
They've put their name on it. So, they're obviously wanting it to be good. Oh, well, the only critique I'd have about the Apple TV Plus thing is there's not enough kid stuff.
There's a good
that I think's worth it.
There is some kid stuff. It's just really what your kid's into. That's the difficulty.
Oh, is it?
I mean, there was a talking tractor on there T quite liked for quite a while.
Right.
He has somewhat, and this is I will give them this. Mm-hmm. The original Fraggle Rock's on there, and then Apple TV's version of Fraggle Rock is on there, and it's very, very close to the original. They did a really good job at going, we're just going to carry this on.
Yeah.
So I was pretty happy with that. But yeah, I know what you mean. Kids aren't interested in Charlie Brown, and that's the sort of stuff they did.
Yeah.
It's almost like we've done kid stuff for the parents.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so there's Ted Lasso. I'm nearly at the last episode of Strange New Worlds. Kay wanted me to go back because she was meant to be doing her homework. And so I was I'll put Strange New Worlds on. And I was just finishing whichever episode it was. And Jem came down and said, right, you are doing your homework, aren't you? And she quietly admitted, actually, no, I'm quite into what Tom's watching. It's like, oh, okay. And then she saw the recap for the one where we said she's a bitch, and why would you go up and put your hand under something that's blatantly going to stick a needle in you and you don't know how deep. She wanted to watch that one, but I think that's killed it for her now because that one really is very trekking the trek.
Yeah.
And to be fair, it's also quite terrifying that there's a man running around with no eyeballs.
Yeah, it's a spooky one. Yeah.
So yeah, okay. I tried to restart Lower Decks, the latest season. Couldn't get into it.
I'm so
I don't know if I'm not in the mood, if it was just because I wasn't in the mood and I was trying to push myself. But like you, I'm gutted. Utterly gutted.
I wish I was in the mood to watch it. I wish I was. I don't know what happened between the break between the two. Maybe it was just learning that it was going to be the last one, and I was like, ugh.
And you don't want it to be the last one, so maybe you avoid watching it so it doesn't come to an end, sort of thing.
Yeah.
I just think I think the writing's lazy. I think it's literally the writers have gone, well, if we're not getting another series, fuck you. And it just became, I don't know. And then finally, me and Jem have started watching. We're halfway through Smile 2, which is a great film.
You managed to get halfway through.
Yeah, we love the first one.
Didn't you see it at the cinema?
I saw it at the cinema.
Smile 2?
Yeah, well, both.
Yeah.
And we're halfway through, and we'll finish the rest at the end of this week probably. And it's just really good sequel to what I thought was an enjoyable, good horror film that was fairly new, fairly good idea that hadn't been just trope after trope after trope. In some ways, I'd say Smile 2 is better than the first, but I don't know. It's. I think that's a very much your own opinion thing, because I think a lot of people got a lot of love for the first one and the whole dead cat birthday present thing and all of that. But I think they both have their own bits to it, but that's everything I've watched. Then gaming, nothing modern. I'm still in two minds about Battlefield 6. I get to the point like, right, it's in my cart, should I click buy? I walk away, I then see some TikTok videos, I watch some YouTube videos, and it seems so 50-50 out there at the moment. If you just concentrate on the console side, and I've tried avoiding watching videos that have been like the PC players, all I'm seeing is 50% of people saying they've ruined this game. What are they doing? Why have they done this? And then the other 50 are going, this is the best Battlefield yet. Don't know what people are moaning about. I honestly don't know what to make my mind of it.
Battlefield has always done that because everyone's so used to playing Call of Duty. Battlefield is not Call of Duty. We've said it on this show. We've said it fucking forever since we played the Bad Company games. You play the objective.
Yeah.
Yes, killing is a massive part of it. You have tickets that you need to run down, and tickets represent respawns, but you win by getting. If you have
the 4 out of the 5 objectives, it's going to be easy to kill that
you
number
run down their tickets as well as their tickets running down when you kill someone. So you could never capture a point, and if you kill 250 of them before they're, they've claimed the tickets, which you wouldn't be able to do.
I think
you can still win.
I think the thing that's somewhat worrying me is I'm not a fan of games that specifically set up for snipers and that type of gameplay, because what I find is whether it's Call of Duty, whether it's Battlefield, you name it, you just get someone who is stupidly good. They manage to get somewhere where the developers don't think they're going to be able to get to, and then boom, you're in your spawn spot, you take one step and you're dead. One step, you're dead. And I hate it. I absolutely hate that. And Battlefield 6 has got ladders, so you can get places now that you're not meant to be able to get to, specifically because you've got a ladder to do it.
Well, the recon can't have it.
No, but if you work with someone
like
we do, you're going to end up like that.
Yeah.
And then secondly, I think the thing that kind of blew my mind was watching people run around a map, taking out tens of people using a shotgun at a distance, almost like a fucking sniper rifle. It's like, is that right?
I used to do that in World War Z. They've patched it out now. There was a shotgun that worked like that.
It had a slug, didn't it?
And it had a silencer on it too, which was just incredible. So I spent a lot of time with that very long range shotgun with a silencer on it.
So I'm still in two minds over it.
Well, I have it. I played 2 games. It was on my list. I'll talk about it now. It's on the PS5. I got a PS5 because of Xbox putting their prices up, and it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So it's cheaper if you do end up getting it to play together to have on the PS5.
Talking about Xbox very quickly.
Yeah.
One of the Microsoft people have come forward and said the next Xbox, expect it to be purely premium.
What do you mean?
Pricing, everything. They claim it's going to be the most premium of consoles that comes out.
Expensive, they mean.
So it's going to be it. From the sound of it, we're the way it's been worded makes you think we're going to be heading for a 4-figure.
The thing is, it just means I won't get it.
It'll be a computer.
Yeah. I mean, at that point, I won't get it, and then I'll have to wait for what PlayStation do, and they'll be more expensive because PlayStations normally are more expensive, and then I'm probably just going to be priced out of buying a console.
Well,
it's the reason I've just got that computer. I was never in a million years ever going to be able to save up money for a computer, and I've completely by luck got a. Now apparently it's 4 years old, but to me it's brand new. My computer was 10 years old, and then I was using your laptop.
But the thing is you and I are both people who accept that a game can be enjoyable, run on medium settings at 1080p.
Yeah.
We're not people that need to run it at 8K, 120 frames a second, 240 frames a second now for a 240 hertz screen. We don't care at ultra high settings.
No, exactly.
I've never cared about that. I want the game to be played. I want it to look good, but I don't care about it looking lifelike. And I think that's unfortunately where people end up, don't they?
It's going to be tough for me to be buying £1,000 worth of Xbox. That's a very, very big fucking ask. And I really do think that there'll be the people on PC are really at that point going to be like, dude, why aren't you buying a PC? You can spend £1,000 on Xbox. £1,000 of PC components is probably the same as £1,000 worth of Xbox.
And let's face it, next year, PS5 gets Halo. We are in a world now, games are coming off consoles. They're not sticking around to one console anymore. Even main branded bloody content isn't.
Yeah.
And it's going to come to PC. It's almost, in my mind, is this the great reset? Is this time for actually to say, shall I actually not bother saving for a new console now? Is my new console actually a gaming PC in the future? And in 2 years' time, am I just going to say, I'm going to put a chunk of money down on a semi-decent PC, and that will be that? And what's it going to be like for our boys when they ask for an Xbox for Christmas? And you'll be like, I don't have £1,000 that I can buy you a game console for Christmas. Well, that's gone. I got my N64 I got for Christmas, my Mega Drive I got for Christmas, my Game Boy I got for Christmas. Yeah, it's a different world, isn't it? That's completely gone. The closest you're going to get is a Switch, and knowing our boys, that will be entertainment for about 1 year, but then they'll want to actually get into proper gaming. And it's harsh to say that the Switch can't do proper gaming. It can. We know the Switch 2 is vast improvement, but on the most part, I think kids are wanting PlayStation, they're wanting Xbox. I feel like what it'll be like for us in this house, we've said about this privately, it'll be one console that we all share. Yeah. And maybe one Christmas, the family present will be a family present. All three of us, we're all going to have this present together. This is our present for the year. 3 controllers, an Xbox or whatever. Yeah. We have a control for all of us to do. Although I'd say we're both fairly good about secondhand stuff. Yeah. And I think our kids hopefully will understand money. I know we've got Kay started quite early on when she was younger about understanding what money is and how important it is. So maybe our kids just will be the kids and the generation that understands a second-hand console isn't a bad thing. Sorry, you were still going on about Battlefield 6 before I threw in there about premium. I've got it on the PS5, as we were saying. I don't particularly like the PS5 controller for FPSs, and I've got some money for my birthday from my parents, and I did a government survey, and they gave me 35 quid in vouchers. Nice. Yeah. All I had to do was answer 6 questions about climate change, as if I was like the climate change fucking guru of Hemel Hempstead. So there's like this Nikon third-party controller. Yeah. It is an Xbox style, but works with PS5. And the only thing it can't do is the haptic. They have the haptic feedback. We're actually playing Battlefield 6 with haptics on the triggers. I actually found a bit annoying, so I'm not going to miss that. But but it can do things like you can change the sticks, like on the Xbox controller that I've got, and you can make the triggers shallower. Again, which my Xbox controller can do, which I do for shooters. I don't like to have to bring my finger all the way down to bring the gun up. You can just do a very light tap on it. Oh, is it the Nikon Revolution by any chance? Yeah, I'm only getting it because it's quite expensive. Because I've got £90, but it's because I've got the vouchers and money. And to be fair, that's what I would have paid for the Elite 2 controller if I hadn't had vouchers. Yeah. So actually, if it's the same quality as the Elite 2, and the Elite 2 was a great controller, I just don't feel I use it to the benefit that I could have. I do nowadays. I have changed a lot of it, but I don't use the flappy paddles. They just annoy me. Yeah, I never put those on. I did change the sticks, and I do have some... I do play, for example, on first-person shooters. I quite often change the trigger to the smallest amount of movement, so it's just as soon as you click it, rather than having to go all the way. That's what I do. Fire. Yeah, I have that all the time. Not for the trigger so much. I have it for the iron sights. Good shout. Good shout. That's where I put it. So basically, Battlefield 6 again. So Battlefield controller 6. Things aside, I played 2 games. That's all I've had time to do since I got it on my birthday. Yep. 2 games. The first game, I got fucking annihilated. Lost. We lost. I got annihilated. I think I killed maybe 2 people. It felt so very different because I'd gone from Xbox to PlayStation. I wasn't ready for it. And then I played the second game and I came 3rd in the lobby. Oh, nice. So we still lost because my team weren't playing the fucking objective. But, I only had a few more deaths than kills. It wasn't that bad a ratio. Yeah. I felt pretty good at it. Got loads of levels up. Had a much better time the second time round. And of course, we're turning off crossplay because when crossplay's off. We played the demo with crossplay on to start with, and fuck me, we got annihilated. I'm only playing other PlayStation, Xbox players. I think crossplay off just means it doesn't let you play against PC players, as far as I can tell. Correct, and it seems a fairer kind of option. Although you can stick a keyboard and mouse into a PS5 and an Xbox, so you could have people doing that
But,
which I'm sure they do. Very, very quickly then, as I know we've been chatting a while, completed Doom 1 and 2 again this week because they're nice short games. Started Rise of the Triad, the original Rise of the Triad. It's just not a mark on Doom. It's a great game. Very, very funny moments. I don't know. Do you know what Rise of the Triad was?
No, I know the name.
It's a game by Apogee, and it's more like a modern version of Wolfenstein around the same time that Doom was.
Right.
But it's just much more kind of gross. I mean, you killing Nazis left, right, and centre. You blow them up, and you get eyeballs drop down the screen, and ludicrous gibs is one of the common things that comes up. It's a great game, but it's not a mark on Doom. The level design of Doom, what unfortunately Rise of the Triad feels like, it feels like you've got a giant square, and they've just built a really basic maze inside it. Whereas Doom kind of felt like you had depth. I know technically Doom's engine was inferior to the build engine, for those of you that know what that is, whereas you couldn't actually build a level that you go under yourself. It was all on one level basically, and you basically built up and down, but no kind of holes or tunnels and stuff like that, whereas the build you could. But just it beats Rise of the Triad. And finally, there's a game on my phone I've started playing again called Mini Motorways. And it's a little map, and basically how it plays is you get a big building and a little building to start with, and you join them by a road. Then another building appears, and you've got to join that on the road. And by the end of it, you end up with this giant road network you've got to build and control. And if the traffic starts building up, that's the end of the game. So you've got to build roundabouts, and you've got to put traffic lights in, or build motorways, hence the name. And you've got to make sure the traffic is always flowing constantly, and they're all different colours as well. So red goes to red ones, blue goes to blue bases, and so on. It gets very confusing very quickly.
I watched, do you know who Lemmy is? You must know who Lemmy is, that Scottish.
Ace of Spades.
He's a comedian, isn't he? He used to have a TV show, didn't he?
I don't know who you're talking about.
I thought he's a Scottish. I think he's a Scottish comedian. He used to have a TV show. Now he does some streaming on Twitch and stuff.
Oh, I've got no idea.
Okay, well he did this. I think it was City Skylines. He was doing a playthrough of it, and you can put yourself into the eyes of like the people in the city.
Right.
So he was playing it, and then he popped into a bus to do a bus tour, and he's doing it's like a 1 minute long clip, and he's pretending to be the he's pretending to be a mayor going around doing a bus tour, and hearses kept driving past.
Oh, I've seen this clip. He's like, killed his entire town.
He's just like,
I'm loving driving around. What's going on? And his sewage failed, didn't it? It's like the whole city went from like 17,000 to 200 or something.
He was left with. All in the space of time that he was doing a bus tour.
Doing this little bus tour. Yes, I saw the clip of it.
Oh, it's so funny.
And this is my town driving around, and oh look, there's a hearse. It just means that my healthcare system's working properly, and the bodies are being moved around properly. Oh, there's another hearse. It's working properly, and then you zooms out. So, what's happened?
Why does everyone hate me? Yeah.
I saw the clip of that. That was like very funny.
It was funny, yeah.
That's it.
20 minutes. Blimey, that was your longest one yet. Well done.
You say it like it's a bad thing.
No, you talk as long as you want. You can talk as long as you want.
Okay, well, we're going to move on to Planet of the Apes then. So, reasons why that's a good series of films.
It's not. Right, okay, so what have I done? We've already spoke about Battlefield 6. Mega Bonk, still playing that, enjoying it. That's the games. I played two games of that and a little bit of Mega Bonk. I've not had any time to do anything else.
Welcome to Parenthood.
Yeah, I finished Monster Red Gein. Thank God. I'm so glad that's over.
Gemma's just watched it as well.
Oh, did she have the same response to it?
By it?
It was rough. I mean, it was one of those things that you kind of you don't want to watch it. As I said, couldn't eat my dinner.
Don't want to watch it, but you do walk around IKEA thinking, could I put my box of vulvas in there?
Yeah, it's like, well, they haven't done great leather work there. We needed to finish it so we could say it was done. So it would disappear from being on the preview of Netflix when it's highlighted on the Apple TV. So as soon as so we were both glad that was done. And it got fucking weird. But it really was quite dramatized. When you, like the other two, when you go on the Wikipedia for it, the other two that they did were very good. quite
I was just going to say when you just went into that when you start feeling sorry for Ed Gein, you know it's been dramatized.
Oh, I said that to you, didn't I? You did. I texted you saying, "God's making me feel sorry for this fucking guy."
Fucking hell.
The other ones, they felt like they were in some realism, and you weren't like constantly Wikipediaing characters who were in it are finding out what they were really like. Whereas this one, I was finding with every single character, like the kind of love interest he has was apparently nothing like how it's displayed in the show. About him having all these interactions, and there's a whole episode which is all in his head. That's actually quite fine. I guess that was the case because he was like talking to these people through his radio. But yeah, there was just quite a lot of it. I was like, actually, from what I remember, like he was only actually found guilty of killing 2 people.
Yes, I think so.
And he wouldn't admit to doing any of it because he was insane, because he was schizophrenic. According to him, he had no idea he'd done any of it. So they were saying that he killed like 40 or whatever people and dug up 100 things. Like in the show, he openly admitting to digging them up.
Well, but this is the problem, isn't it, with things like biopics? I always used to call it biopics, and it's not, is it? It's biopic.
Biopics, as far as I can tell.
Yeah. The dramatization, they just feel like they have to do it because they feel like people aren't going to watch it otherwise. So the film The Imitation Game, which was the story of the person that cracked the Nazi code. And I am going to look it up on IMDb very quickly because I feel bad that I can't remember his name.
With Benedict Cumberbatch.
Benedict Cumberbatch, yes. Imitation Game. I don't know why this still makes me laugh. I'm such a fucking child. Right, The Imitation Game. That's it. Alan Turing.
Yeah.
They make out he's all of these things in that film. And oddly, I think it's his nephew comes in my parents' shop. And they've talked about the film before, and they said, "Oh, I saw the film," and he said, "Yeah, utterly disgusting. Followed history basically, but the amount of stuff they put in about the homosexuality and all of that, utter rub." And he was saying about things like there's a scene at the end where the police officer arrests him, and they're fairly brutal to him for being a homosexual and all of that. And he's like, "Well, actually, no. What the family was told was by him before he obviously died was actually the police officers were all very actually decent people and very good to him."
Yeah.
So it's just because of dramatization, it can really ruin it. And it makes you think different things. And we funnily enough there. I just said it. I had a conversation with my old man. He is obsessed with YouTube. He barely watches TV anymore. And this is a man that used to just record Nazi programs. Daily Mail reader.
Birds of a feather, our parents.
His digibox with car show, Hitler, car show.
Yeah, it was my dad's, Wheeler dealer.
Wheeler fucking dealers, yes. And I'd punch that little man.
And then it'll be a recording of Rammstein on the box.
And not quite with my old man, but bloody Wheeler dealers. The number of people that have gone, I'm going to do up a car now because I can do it really cheap, and then can't understand why they can't buy a classic MG, go to a shop and go, but Ed said you could do decent deals. Yeah, mate. You've got Ed, the bloke who's got magic hands, and a really annoying, cheery chap and a TV crew. What do you think these people are going to say when they say, "Can you do it for cheaper?" Of course they're going to do it for cheaper.
I used to live for the reveal moment where Ed was shown the car and told how long he had to do it. Those moments were...
Ed, you got this long. What you don't see on the camera is the 12 people working with Ed and the fully decked out garage he's got.
Yeah.
I mean, I liked Ed. He made his own YouTube series.
Well, they fell out, didn't they?
Yeah, they fell out. The little, whatever his name, he's horrible.
I think he was a twat.
He is an utter twat. And it just really annoying because so many people then go away thinking, right, I'll buy a car for really cheap. I can get the parts really cheap because all I've got to do is go into these places and say, I'll do it cheap for me.
Yeah.
No mention in that final price where, so we spent this much on the car, we spent this much on parts, we're going to sell it for this. We've made a £4,000 profit. Yeah, what about the 7 days of basically 24/7 work you had your top mechanics working on it. All the tools that are in your garage that you already own.
This is what I was saying to my dad. Every time we'd sit there and watch, I'd be like, what's his hourly rate on that?
Exactly, but it's never added. It's never added. Completely lost our spot.
So I don't know where we were. We went from
Nazis and
no, we went from Ed Gein to Wheeler Dealers.
Yeah, true. Oh,
it's
the Ed Gein story.
It's a 6 degrees of separation, wherever it is.
And we've just bought this.
Yeah, that's where.
We've just bought this MG. Oh, Ed, what's the compartment? There's a fanny.
No, I'm gonna reupholster it.
Oh God. Oh, I'm sure beige was the original colour.
So I've got a beautiful, beautiful skin I could put over this. Wonderful. Anyway, Peacemaker. Right. 2 episodes into Peacemaker.
We know what's going to end up on the 60-second clip of this show.
I want one of your funny photoshops you've been doing, but do the Wheeler Dealers, but Ed Gein.
I wonder if I could get AI to generate a human skin cast.
Yeah, imagine Wheeler Dealers, but Ed is Ed Gein instead.
Oh, God.
That's the show. That's the show I want to be on television. Who would be the seller? Okay, let's recast. Who's the guy selling it instead? Jeffrey Dahmer is the seller. No, it have to be like the Psycho guy or whatever.
Yeah, possibly. Oh, I don't know.
American Psycho, I mean, not
Yeah.
As the Psycho is Ed Gein again.
Oh, you worry me, child. You're
right, sorry. Peacemaker. I'm 2 episodes into Peacemaker. I love that show. I really enjoy the intro. They were a great intro when they're doing the dance.
Oh, and that song's brilliant. It went straight on my playlist. I absolutely love Wigwam and Do You Really Wanna? It's just such a good song. But the dance, it's just phenomenal. And you got bloody Robert Patrick coming. It's like, Terminator, Blake, Terminator. And even he's just like, yes, this show is just, it's brilliant.
It's great. I mean, I really like John Cena. I do feel a bit sorry for him. You can tell his body's been fucking destroyed by wrestling. You can, there was a couple of wide shots of him in episode 1, and you see him kind of stand up a bit and start walking. He's got a bit of an odd posture, which he needs to kind of he walks it out a little bit. I think he's been on interviews and stuff. He's saying he's completely fucked. All his joints are completely fucked. He's in pain all the time.
He's got such a weird gait and body shape now, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And it's just your torso seems to be bigger.
But I love him. I think he's great. And he would be really good casting. Was it you who said if they ever did a Wolfenstein movie?
Yeah, he would work brilliantly as a Blazkowicz.
Yeah.
And to be fair, he's a good actor. Peacemaker, I'm hoping now you've seen it, because obviously we've seen him in as Peacemaker in The Suicide Squad.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a dick. And he's meant to be a dick. We know that.
Oh, I like just before you go to it, they did previously, and it was all previously from the film.
Yes.
It was nice.
But you get none of that kind of feeling that he's anything but a dick in the film.
Yeah.
But you come straight into Peacemaker and you get this kind of immediate feeling of there is more to him.
He's a bit pathetic.
And he portrays it brilliantly.
Yeah, he's a little bit pathetic, to be fair.
Yeah.
And he's he really wants his dad to love him, and his dad fucking hates him.
Yeah. His dad thinks he's an absolute just lemon.
And be Bell. Yeah. He's he's shaking that woman. It's just so funny. He's got a massive cock, everyone, by the way.
I love the helmet. and
you know his helmet.
And
I
bet. Eagly.
Oh, Eagly the Eagle, yeah. As I said, I'm on episode 2. I think it's great. I'm well happy with it. That's it. That's all I've been doing. The rest, I don't know. My life's been a blur.
Fair enough.
Oh, and I went on a great date today.
Accessing library computer data.
1987, PG, 2 hours long. What's the film called?
Innerspace.
Innerspace.
Cupid, draw back your bow. That's all that. Anytime I hear that song, it just immediately takes me back to Innerspace. What a good film.
What a brilliant film. Watched it with the wife.
only scores 6.8 on IMDb,
Yeah, that's
which I think is a
disappointing.
criminally underrated film.
Yeah, it was funny. It's a funny film because at first I forgot it's a funny film.
Yeah.
So it felt a little bit awkward right at the beginning because like, oh yeah, this is actually meant to be funny. Okay, I can enjoy it now. These are meant to be fucking idiots. Excuse me, Dennis Quaid plays a wanker very well.
He does play a wanker very well. He looks very young in it, as does Meg Ryan, as does everyone.
He looks great with a shirt off too, by the way.
He does.
And his towel off.
Yep.
Not bad. Except
for Martin Short, who just looks the same no matter what age he is.
Yeah, he looks exactly. I'm looking at he looks identical in that IMDb post as he does in the film. I think, what a really good film. The story's fun, acting's all fun, everyone's great in it. You know, the bits that are meant to be cheesy they're meant to be fucking cheesy. I don't think there's anything in here that's accidental. The CGI, really impressed with it. Wow, very believable. I think all of that inside.
There's a
stuff.
particular spot where he's about to get sucked into the heart. About coming up towards the halfway point, about a third of the way through actually. It just looks so good with this heart valve beating, all the little blood cells flowing past. It just looks really, really good for the era, especially. And yeah, it
didn't look blue screened at no point, but you know what I mean. That kind of, that's not there. It all looked right. It looked like it was meant to be there. Even the scenes where they did some great shots of Martin Short's character driving, like so the camera's like looking at him from the side. He's, you know that now because his car is probably on the back of a truck and it's driving along. Yeah. But it looks like it's on the fucking street because there's cars going past and stuff.
Yeah.
It's not just like some, scenery flying past. Everything they did in it was, you could tell it was purposely there and good. Everything that was awkward, I think is meant to be awkward. Yeah. Funny was meant to be funny. Serious was meant to be serious. To me, it all worked. I had a great time.
Let's face it, there's only a couple of negative points to the film, in my opinion. One, I think, doesn't matter how old it is. And two is purely if you're going to be a proper geek about things. So number one, doesn't matter what age it is, but we know that the body is not just full of fucking water everywhere.
Yeah.
So when he's floating around near the optic nerve, it's like, no, because that would mean water would be pouring out my eye all the time.
It's just air there.
When you kiss a woman, there is not a giant tidal wave of liquid going through.
I did find that a little bit gaggy.
I mean, let's face it, they could have had sex. We could have seen him go in a creamy ejaculate, but they didn't. I'm glad they didn't do
It was
that.
lucky he just happened to be in the saliva gland area as well at both times.
So
considering he was just down by her
the whole
womb.
The whole world feels way too full of liquid, and the body. Everyone knew that, but I know that they had to do something. And the way they were doing it as well to make it look good. Obviously, some of it must have been filmed in water tanks and so on.
Yeah.
So when they connect the little remote to his auditory nerve, you see it clamp on and little bubbles come up. So it was obviously done in either a swimming pool or a toy tank or whatever. So I understand why they did it, because obviously they needed to make it look good. They could have just said, I'm in dry space, so they could make it so it could fly versus float. And I'm still in two minds. Is that what it's meant to be? Is he meant to be, in some bits he's flying, in other bits he's just like a little submarine? I don't know. So that bit I can kind of walk away from. And then, if you want to be a total science geek, he wouldn't ever have been able to stick his flask out and get the alcohol.
That was a bit like...
He wouldn't have been able to get air into there and so on. Because if you look at this whole science of it, really geeky shit here, I'm really sorry, sort of moment. But if you miniaturize something, the reason that you would miniaturize oxygen tanks with that person is because you're miniaturizing the molecules of the oxygen and their lung can then process it.
Yeah.
When you've shrunk him down that large, his body cannot process what are now basically giant balls of oxygen flying at him. And it's the same with liquids and everything else. I know you suspend disbelief and it's fine, but I'm just going to say those are the bits they never kind of comment on, and they nearly do. That's the little bit that annoys me. It's like, they can't open it because it'll implode because it's the whole pressure difference. They could have just gone with, no, because nothing works. He's too small. If it wasn't miniaturized with him, he can't use it. That would have been sorted then. Anyway, those are the two negative points for me. Otherwise, absolutely fucking adore this film.
Yeah. The only other thing I'd probably point out, which I can see why they did it, where you see it, the ship flying through the ear canal, which is a brilliant scene.
Yeah.
We see the light through the ear canal. They just flip it. It's just mirrored when it's on the woman. Straight up, exactly the same shot, mirrored. They didn't get away with it, I noticed. But aside from that, yeah, everything was brilliant. But I mean, it's still a great shot.
Yeah.
You know?
Tell you, it's unusual for the time. 80s films, on the most part, and I will just say on the most part, just to protect myself there, rarely do I remember an 80s film being 2 hours or longer. And this came in at 2 hours.
I was surprised to see
for
it 2
a
hours.
comedy as well.
Yeah.
I know it was an action comedy, but it was an action sci-fi thriller comedy all in one. So 2 hours, that was a surprise. It doesn't feel it.
No, it doesn't feel
You don't
like 2
get
hours.
numb bum from it. Absolutely fine. But that was a surprise for me. Did you read any of the trivia for this?
Nope.
Oh my God. Oh dear Lord. Right. Before we even get into the film then. So, apparently when Tuck is talking to Jack, so Tuck is Dennis Quaid, Jack is Martin Short, they were in the same room, just separated. So basically, Martin Short is basically talking to Tuck. They didn't just film him doing his lines. They just stuck him in a booth and they were in the same room, which is really a good way of doing it.
Yeah.
It just works. Brilliant. Originally, Tuck was meant to be an older gentleman. It wasn't meant to be Dennis Quaid as a young man, and it was going to be Ted Danson.
Oh, okay.
But Cheers and Three Men and a Little Lady had come along, and Ted said, "No, I'm not free." But wait, even more exciting. Around that time, fuck's sake, Arnold Schwarzenegger wanted to be in comedies.
Yeah.
Somehow we ended up with twins, so I don't know what happened there.
Stop.
So, Tuck was meant to be Arnold Schwarzenegger and Michael J. Fox for Jack. But Arnold Schwarzenegger turned it down because it wasn't a straight-up comedy. And Michael J. Fox then lost interest.
I think I would have liked to have seen their version of it, but he wouldn't have been very good.
Imagine
him squeezing into that.
Something just tells me that can't be true. That's got to be one of these things someone has written on there, and no one has ever gone and fact checked it.
Arnie was probably like top for everything about him and Sylvester Stallone.
87 you said. So we've had Commando, we've had Terminator, we've had Predator. We'll ignore Conan the Barbarian. Red Sonja, Total Recall. And he's still got a load more to come. We've got things, not Equilibrium, that wasn't his one. Eraser even. He's got a lot. True Lies, which was a comedy, but it's a great film. So anyway, that was one of the facts. The blood cells were Jello.
Oh,
which is very cool. I think that's very cool. So those were the trivia things. I thought, actually, if all of those are true, I really like that.
I've got a quiz for you.
Oh,
I do. You've got 5 questions to get your knowledge on this film. How closely were you paying attention? Okay, ready? First one's an easy one. When what's his name got injected with Dennis Quaid, where was he injected?
He was injected into Martin Short's arse cheek.
In his bottom, it's a nice easy one.
Yep. And he said, "Is that fat corpuscles?" Which is funny because the whole point of the film, he's meant to be like this full of bravado. He's meant to be this drunk. People don't think much of him. But when you first see Jack go into Tuck's apartment, he's obviously done. And there's even the joke where the scientist is like, "Can we please go through the plan?" And he's like, "Well, who's nervous now? I know what I'm doing. We're fine." And you just led to believe, oh no, he's full of bravado. He's not bothered. He's just this alcoholic and whatever. And you go into his house and he's like, apartment, and he's got robots in there. And it's like, oh, actually, no. So he has actually been paying attention to this.
He does make the joke, though. He's like, I only studied rabbits.
I really love the idea of that as well.
So when they do go back to the apartment for the first time, something happens to them. And it is an EMB. Now, what does the EMB stand for?
Oh.
This is our 3rd iteration of this thing in the last few films that we've watched.
electromagnetic.
Mm-hmm. B.
Oh, blast.
There's not a pulse, which is what we've had already.
It's not pulse. It's B. It's not blast.
What was the other one we had? Electromagnetic. What was the gunting one?
Field.
Yes. We've had EMP, we've had EMF, and now we've got an EMB.
Is it electromagnetic?
Booster.
That's it.
Booster. Now, when that happens, what goes flying out the window?
Oh, fuck.
Because the guy brings it back in. The bad guy brings it back in and hands it to him along with a letter.
Oh yeah, well no, so this is when they're in Martin Short's apartment, not the microwave. No, I won't say coffee maker, but I've got no idea.
The cassette player launches a VHS out the window.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Right, Scrimshaw. He's got a funky license plate. Can you remember what his license plate is?
Snap on.
No.
Oh no, Scrimshaw. Shit, sorry. I'm thinking Mr.
My robot hand.
Igo. That's his name. Oh fuck. Go on.
It's a Mortal Kombat character. The ice guy.
Oh,
Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero.
SUBZRO.
Yes.
And I think you just alluded to it. What is the special attachment the robot handman has?
He's got the gun hand. He's got all sorts.
No,
on his
what's
hand.
the super special attachment that you see very briefly?
Oh,
Jem and I spoke about this today. He's got a dildo attachment.
French tickler. Oh dear.
She said that you were going to watch it with Kay, or she told Kay, and I went, "Do you remember what's in this film?"
It's a PG. What's a cock between a man and his step? Okay, no, let's not go there.
About 15 years. Right. Okay.
Jail.
The thing is, I've got to go from my notes. I haven't got that many notes because I just enjoyed watching it. I've got to be honest. I didn't make many notes.
I got halfway through and then I just stopped doing notes because I thought,
yeah,
that none of these are negative. These are just all, I'm literally writing down what happens in the film at this point.
That's what I found myself doing. And I just it's just giving me kind of reminders.
I mean, Picardo's fucking accent is atrocious.
Oh God, yeah, he's so funny in it.
But it's just like, I'm here for you, Picardo, because I know you'll be the Doctor one day.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, make the most of that.
And I love that. What's his name? Dennis Miller, I think his name is. Let me have a quick look. I've got it written down. Dick Miller. Sorry, turns up in this. He's the cab driver at the beginning.
Yeah, I was
Dick
thinking...
Miller, the man who has basically been a tiny role in every film under the sun. He's in Gremlins, Gremlins 2, he's in Terminator, Small Soldiers, and he's always this little two-bob bit, like, kind of has a sentence or two kind of to say, and that's it.
He's not the dad in Independence Day, is he?
No, that's...
And just because I'm not looking at a picture of him now. But yeah, Miranda said, just like, he's in everything.
He is in everything. Everything 80s and early 90s. Yeah. He is just small roles left,
but even
right, and
the woman in the supermarket who's
the gingerhead one?
She's in loads of stuff too, but I can't place what I know her from because they didn't IMDb her.
Wendy, his not even girlfriend, or we had a date.
Just the girl there.
Yeah, the girl he fancies, basically. Her name is Wendy. She's played by an actress called Wendy Schaal. Do you recognise that name? I did. So why do I recognise Wendy Schaal's name?
No, go on.
She is Francine in American Dad.
What? Is she?
Yeah, she's Francine in American Dad.
Jesus. Oh.
Yeah, I know. It threw me as well. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool.
I didn't clock her voice. It
doesn't sound it. It does not sound like Francine in Innerspace. But all sorts of people just turn up in it, don't they? Just any of those films of this era. So many bits I love about it. I love the fact that the set where they've got the first experiment going on looks brilliant. You've got monitors everywhere. It looks like real industrial kind of thing. And I was thinking, if this was modern day, they'd set it in like a factory the size of a fucking stadium. Like Star Trek did, didn't they? So you've got the original Star Trek. You've got the warp core, and it's this tiny little kind of circular area, and that's it. And then you get to kind of Star Trek, the Chris Pine era of Star Trek. And to be fair to them, it's true. It is a fucking nuclear reactor.
Mm-hmm.
And it just feels like you're in this giant industrial submarine, giant expansive space. I'm not going to diss them for that, because I think that's a really good move, because genuinely that's probably how it would be. And I think they would do the same. If they modernised this, it wouldn't be this tiny little set that they'd built. It would be this giant bloody factory sort of thing that they'd built it within. But I love the fact that miniaturisation can only be done by having these two little tiny red chips that go onto really badly soldered boards.
All of the physical stuff and sets, they were just immaculate. They were perfect. They were brilliant. I really enjoyed that scientist who was getting kind of interviewed as going around, and he was doing it, but also whilst doing all the HR admin at the same time. He's like, these shouldn't be on your desk. These should have been on my desk 2 weeks ago.
It was absolutely brilliant. That bit I loved, and I got the note
so
as well
natural.
That when he's talking about the whole laser, I swear all the stuff he's saying is probably true. All the bits about it was a 50 megawatt laser, but milliwatt laser, but we've made it into a 600 one by doing X, Y, Z. But the funny thing is there's a bit of the line where he goes on to about, and I've got here, when the scientist is speaking to the camera, it sounds exactly as you expect it to sound. I do wonder if he's talking about real things, although he does then say something. It was then built by from a Van de Graaff generator, which everyone will know if you've ever gone to secondary school in the UK is the thing that you put your hands on and it makes your hair go frizzy. And then parts of a Hoover. So it's like, oh, what? I'll try and rewrite and try and work out what he's talking about that they built from that. So I genuinely don't know which bit they built, but little bits like that, it's like they were throwing in like little sciencey bits, and then are they listening still? So we'll just say this.
Yeah, all of that stuff was really... All of the physical stuff was really good. I liked it, all of it.
Yeah, well, and as you say, the CGI stuff as well, although I'm certain when he gets miniaturized, you get that kind of, it's a fairly classic 80s kind of graphic where you get the really bright light forming lines around everything and it's kind of being digitized or whatever. Is that not the effect they used in... And my brain's gone, so this is what happens, as you say, when we work late. And now I've moved my finger and goddamn, Quantum Leap.
It probably is.
It is him leaping. It's like, we can use that.
Probably is.
Although I think Quantum Leap came out after this.
What I liked, we could go back to the chips again. When they put the chips in, the really fucking elaborate robots spinning around and stuff. And I said to Randall at the time, I was like, why doesn't he just fucking push it in?
Yeah. Which they do at the very end.
Which they do at the end. He's like, we're watching the arm, like, get ready, and the guy just snatches it and puts it in.
It's like, why are you using the robot to open the box?
Yeah.
You had too much time to do this. Your film company went, this is a £1 million robot arm. We've got it for the day. We're using it.
I feel like that's the joke, though. I feel that joke is there. Like, it's just 100%. An elaborate way of using the machine.
Oh, and then at the beginning of the film, obviously, we've got the trope of workmen being the ones that are breaking in. I'm here to do the film. And of course, their gun of choice, Uzis.
Of course, there's always Uzis.
It's always Uzis.
I think they just had a whole job lot of them, didn't they?
Okay, right. Vernon Wells as Mr. Igo. What a brilliant portrayal of an evil character. And I've got to say, as a kid, that was I loved this film, but it always used to scare me when Mr. Igo gets miniaturized and put in his own little thing. And that bit always used to terrify me, especially the bit when he ends up becoming a skeleton in the stomach acid.
Yeah.
It used to scare me. It was so well done. As a kid, I could properly imagine this going on. It's like, oh my God, this is So that bit was absolutely brilliant.
You think he's going to shit out the little bones of that little man?
Yeah. Oh dear, I don't remember having that for lunch. I ate a fairy.
So, yeah, well, I mean, in conclusion, let's conclude it. What a great film. Breath of fresh air. We've watched some really shit things recently.
We have watched some really shit things.
It's been nice to watch something good.
Something old that was good as well. Because don't get me wrong, as much as I have a fondness for Moontrap, I don't know why I said it like that.
Or the Quatermass Experiment.
Or the
that was enjoyable.
This was good for all the right reasons. It wasn't just a cult classic. It was well done. It looked the part. The actors in it. I don't like Martin Short normally.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a fan of him. He's not my style of a comedian. But for this, he was brilliant. I mean, the bits where he basically, Quaid says, right, you've got to talk to her like this. It sounds like Dennis Quaid saying it, just in his voice. He just mimics it perfectly. And actually, I will say, no, that's the one other negative point I had on this. We are shown him, Jack, as this massively neurotic, nervous, cusp of a meltdown person, but we're to believe that within minutes of finally coming to the conclusion that he's not going mad and this person is actually in him, that he's willing to take on a gunman.
Yeah.
And win.
Yeah.
That bit...
The power was in him all along, TJ.
Of course.
Transfer complete.
And of course, a man was in him all along.
Yeah, lucky bastard. So we have actually decided before this section, before the show starts, what we're doing next. We're doing a wonderful film from 1997.
1970?
Yeah, 1997. And the reason we're doing this one is because a prequel has been announced.
It has been, and I genuinely don't know if that's going to be good. Is it going to be bad?
And Karen's going to be happy because she really likes this film. It's Event Horizon.
Yeah, I mean, don't forget, Sam Neill's character was the one that created Event Horizon. He created the ship. So who are they going to get to play young him if this is a prequel? Because a prequel to Event Horizon has to be about the creation of the ship and what happened on the ship.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, actually, you don't need the creation of it. It could just be the ship leaving and going to hell, I guess. But I genuinely don't know what to think about it. I don't know if it's a good idea or a bad idea.
Well, aren't they following another ship that's gone missing, isn't it?
No, so that's Event Horizon. So Event Horizon, they are following the original. Well, they're not. What they're doing is they've picked up all of a sudden the signal of the Event Horizon that was thought to be lost.
So the prequel will be that ship then.
So in theory, the prequel is the ship that went to hell and came back.
Yeah.
But again, I don't know. I don't know if that's going to be any good.
It's going to be because the thing about Event Horizon, it's a good psychological horror. I think it's not, it just gets fucking scary.
It does,
but it's not like demons in your face, which is like Doom the movie, which is what I feel like that would be.
Well, this is the problem, isn't it? Because also, if you're going for it to being a genuine prequel and you're not going to fuck about and try and change history, there's no survivors.
I guess if they're going to rewrite it, the rewrite would be Sam Neill knew all about all the bad stuff. You know what I mean? And he's making them go anyway because he's the big bad guy.
Well, yeah, I mean...
Which then rewrites Event Horizon.
Again, for all we know, this prequel is going to be exactly that. It's going to be, I know this is going to send you to hell, and you're to tell us what you see on the other side. I mean, realistically, you could make quite a good story of that. You can say, look, we're folding space, which is how he demonstrates. He folds a piece of paper and pushes a pencil through it, if you remember in the Event Horizon.
And that's how all of us now understand folding space.
Exactly. However, you could just say, oh, yes, but you're still passing between these 2 points. But what's between those 2 points?
In between, that's the hell space.
And that could be what this is. And it turns out that's what they're exploring. And maybe there's like pre-missions they did where it isn't all on hell. And the end of the prequel will be, we're ready to go on the main mission now, which is the one that goes all to shit. I don't know. It could be interesting. I think what we're going to end up with, though, is something that's going to be full of technology that doesn't match what we've got in the original film.
Yeah.
It's going to It's going to try way too hard to be scary. I'm really not sold on the idea. I think leave things alone sometimes.
Anyway, 1997, Event Horizon. Looking forward to it.
Command functions are offline.
That's it. Another one bites the dust. Thank you, everyone, for listening. You can contact Tom and I by our email, podcasts@channel84.co.uk, individually on wherever they are. You can find it all on channel84.co.uk, where you can find all of the studio chaps and chapette. That is Lightly Used with Karen and Adam. That is Who Takes Her Socks Off with Simon and Ross. And that is Super A to Z with James. We also do another show. The main show for us really is the variety show. TJ hosts. I turn up, cause trouble, say rude words, get in trouble.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, so, Ko-Fi, please remind me of everyone.
Oh, of course, Oddtrot, Karen, James, thank you very much for donating any money to us at all. That helps keep our servers running, our storage with RSS paid for, our email accounts running, all of that sort of stuff. It keeps Robin the heroin he's so acclimatized to.
Yeah, we need to hurry up. I need some.
Well, it's very Moorish.
That's one thing. One thing I'd say about heroin is it's Moorish. Thanks,
Name
everyone.
the show.
Love you. Bye-bye.
Love you. Bye.
Thank you for listening to the Untitled Sci-Fi Show. This station is now shutting down and will be back in 2 weeks. May the Force live long and prosper inside of you. This was a Studio Channel 84 network show. To find more, head over to channel84.co.uk now.
News just in. I have a voice note from James. He didn't get them all right.
Then you're going to have to beep his name because he didn't get them all right.
I'm letting him off because he did get all the other ones. And the reason he hasn't got this one is because he refused to Google it. So, well done.
But you wouldn't let anyone else off? So
No,
what about?
no.
What?
No. Oh, I'm going to drop some big rude words
Gein.
into the next show. Be very careful, my darling. And he's also come up with a good game idea. Maybe we'll organise that for next episode.
Good idea.
Good idea. Thanks, James. You can look at the Windows Lounge through the window, but you haven't got a parking space anymore.
No licking.